City of Fayetteville has proposed a funding model for the downtown baseball stadium that includes investment from the city, county, and the private sector. The model was approved during the City Council's meeting on September 12th. Residential tax and ratepayer increases are not being considered as part of the means for funding the stadium, which was a goal for Fayetteville City Council and city staff. 29 to 33% of the proposed funding for the stadium would come from reductions in the city's general fund operating budget. 18% would come from the team's annual lease payments. 16 to 20% would come from expanding the tax base by increasing the number of the businesses that will grow around the stadium and by adding property taxes from Festival Park Plaza, which is currently owned by the city but will be sold as part of the agreement. 14% would come from upfront contributions from the city. 9% would come from parking revenues generated from events at the stadium. 8% of the funding would come from general fund savings for the city, coming from the expiration of existing economic development incentives. And the final 2% of the funding will come from the city saving money by selling Festival Park Plaza. Combined, these sources will fully pay off the expected 30-year limited obligation bonds. In addition, all future capital maintenance requirements will be funded by a ticket surcharge and from naming rights. The city is planning to hold another public forum to seek residential input. We'll keep you informed once a date and time is set for the forum. The Opioid Abuse and Awareness Task Force recently held a press conference to announce some of its findings and solutions to address the problem. Like many communities across the country, our community has seen an increase in the number of people addicted to opioid painkillers and to heroin. The task force main focus is to reduce the number of opioid overdoses, educate providers who prescribe opioids and provide other options, bring awareness to the general public on opioid addiction and treatment, and promote treatment and recovery resources. The task force was started in May when Mayor Nat Robertson and Elizabeth Goolsby, director of the Fayetteville VA Medical Center, brought together a group of individuals from the state, county, and city. Some of the outcomes of the task force include the creation of 2 recovery centers in the coming year to provide services to residents and veterans alike, in addition to a 24-hour crisis hotline. Fayetteville police are now trained and equipped with naloxone, which can quickly reverse the effects of opioid overdoses. And several local television and radio stations have also volunteered to air PSAs produced by the city to help raise awareness about the issue. The Fayetteville Police Department recently unveiled a new website and the One campaign. The new website, faypd.com, is a mobile device-friendly website and is designed to be faster and easier to use and will allow officers to post real-time info and breaking news to the public. The new website also ties into the city's website that was redesigned last year. The Fayetteville Police Department's old website URL, bethebadge.com, will still work, but it will now redirect to the new website. The One campaign began more than 4 years ago with an increased emphasis on community policing within the department. The motto for the One campaign is one agency, one community, one family. The Fayetteville Police Department is one agency with more than 390 sworn officers, serving one community in partnership with residents to improve quality of life issues. And together, we are all one family, police and citizens alike. Crews are busy constructing a new fast transit center at Robinson and Russell Streets. The majority of the construction is expected to wrap up by the end of the year, with buses tentatively to begin service out of the center in February. The fast transit center will serve as the main hub and transfer center for fast fixed route vehicles. The center was made possible by a Federal Transit Administration grant for $10 million. The transit center will also be served by Greyhound, Megabus, and taxis, in addition to being a block away from the train station. The transit center will also include retail and office space for rent. Well, it's finally happening. Bragg Boulevard is closing to through traffic now that the intersection of Bragg Boulevard and Murchison Road in Spring Lake is open to traffic traveling in both directions. Starting on September 15th, Bragg Boulevard is closed to traffic heading north, starting at Howell Street near Strico Golf Course in the Fort Bragg Fairgrounds. Drivers heading north will instead take I-295 and exit at Murchison Road to reach Spring Lake. Golfers and residents heading to the fairgrounds at Fort Bragg will only be able to reach Striker Golf Course and the fairgrounds from the south side on Bragg Boulevard. Southbound traffic heading to Fayetteville will be routed on the Murchison Road, where you'll be able to exit on the Randolph Street or Honeycutt Road to enter the installation or continue on to Fort Bragg along Murchison Road. Drivers going to the Sandhills Veteran Cemetery will take the Randolph Street exit off of Murchison Road. The Butner Road Access Control Point is now temporarily closed because of construction on Bragg Boulevard. It will reopen once construction is completed, which is expected to be around late December. And to help alleviate congestion heading on to Fort Bragg, both access control points at Manchester Road and Knox Street will be open 24/7 while construction crews are working on Bragg Boulevard.